Hi, come back again with me, Ananda Fauzita. So, this time I would like to tell about pragmatics. Uh, Pragmatic is the one of them in the linguistic. Linguistic is the one of them of my lesson in my university in college. So, pragmatics. What is pragmatics? Pragmatics is study of meaning but depend on context. So, pragmatics is study of meaning in context depend on the intention of participant in conversation. So, pragmatics is study of speaker's meaning, utterance meaning, and contextual meaning. Next, pragmatics is the context of dependent. For example, in a conversation, CA said, I have 14 years old son. And CB answered, well, that's alright. And CA said that, I also have a dog. And CB said that, I'm sorry. How we can understand about the conversation? It would be hard to catch unless we know that A is trying to rent apartment from B and B doesn't accept it. It means that in a conversation, A, I have 14 years old son, and B, oh, that's right, and A, I have also a dog, and B, oh, I'm sorry, because in a conversation, CB just rent apartment her for two human, not just animal, because CA said that before, I also have a dog, and CB answered, oh, I'm sorry, because in apartment just only for human, not animal. So in this conversation, in context in event in context in conversation for two human, not just animal. And the next, there are four aspects in pragmatics. And the first, dexis, two, speech aids, three, preposition, and four, implicator. So next, first, dexis. Dexis means pointing to something. The interpretation of the reference is a relative to context, the utterance such as who is speaking, the time of speaking, and the place of speaking. Next, types of dexis. A. Person dexis. Three kinds of person dexis. First person dexis, second person dexis, and third person dexis. But in person dexis, not just person, but can the object, subject, or anything. But especially for person dexis. In Indonesia, person dexis is sudut pandang orang pertama, and the next second dexis is sudut pandang orang kedua, and third person dexis is sudut pandang orang ketiga, and something like that. Next, place dexis. Place dexis refers to. Hi, I'm Ananda Fauzita. I'm from Class B, Semester 2, English Department, Student Association. So, now I will explain about pragmatics. Pragmatics is one of them, the part of linguistics. Linguistics is one of them, the lesson in my class, in my university, in my college. Especially for two English Department Student Association. So, what is pragmatics? Pragmatics is study of meaning in contextual meaning. Or pragmatics is study of meaning in context depend on the intention of participant in a conversation. So, pragmatics is study of meaning, of speaker's meaning, utterance meaning, and contextual meaning. Next, pragmatics is a contextual. For example, in a conversation between A and B, A said that I have 14 years old son, and B answered, well, that's right. And A said that I have also a dog, and B answered, oh, I'm sorry. How we can understand of the meaning in context? We know that A is trying to rent apartment B and B doesn't accept it. It means that in conversation, in an apartment B, just only rent for human, not animal. Because A said that I have also dog, and B answered, oh, I'm sorry. So, in a conversation, in contextual meaning of the conversation depend on human, just for human, not animal, because in apartment just for human. So, next, 3 aspect language studied in pragmatics. The first is dexis, 2 speech age, and 3 preposition. First, dexis. Dexis means pointing to something, reference to something. In the context utterance, such as who is speaking, time speaking, and place speaking. First, person dexis. Person dexis is concerned itself with the person involved the utterance. Directly involved the speakers, the address, and thus mentioned in the utterance. 3 kinds of the person dexis. First person dexis, second person dexis, and third person dexis. It means that in Indonesia, first person dexis is sudut pandang orang pertama. And next, second person dexis, and third person dexis, and next dexis. But in the person dexis, not just for subject, but can be object or the others. Next, place dexis. Place dexis refers to place. Place dexis includes here, there, this, and that. For example, I enjoy living in this city. In this word this as a reference to the place dexis. So if you want find the this as a place dexis, refers to place dexis, not just this, but have a here, there, that. For example, here is where we will place the stage, and she was sitting over there. So, in the place dexis, for to here, there, this, and that. Next, time dexes. Time dexes refers to times. Time dexes included time adverbs like now, yesterday, tomorrow, last year, last week, a few ago, today, yesterday, and the others. And not just time adverb, but all the past tense is included time dexes. Next, to speech aids. This means the language is used to age. Age or action, yes, right. By means of the language, in terms of requests, comments, asking questions, or information, we perform actions. 3 levels action beyond the age of utterance, like locomotionary age, illoconationary age, and perloconationary age. Then, example of speech age, like a bartender utters the word, the bar will be closed in the 5 minutes. So, in the locomotionary age, as the bar will be closed in 5 minutes. So, the level here is what words mean and the age of say something. So, it means that locomotionary age is what I say something is have indeed, or in Indonesia, apa yang kita sampaikan, apa yang kita ucapkan ada maksud tersirat. So, what words mean and the age of say something. So, and 2, in saying this, the bartender is performing the illoconationary of informing the customer of the bar aiming closing. The level here is to perform a function informing people about something. So, it means that what I say something to give information to other people. In Indonesia, apa yang kita bicarakan itu adalah sebuah informasi yang untuk diketahui orang banyak. In like there, in the example, a bartender say something to pengunjung di bartender bahwa dia memberikan informasi bahwa bartender akan tutup, the bar akan tutup 5 menit lagi. So, apa yang dia bicarakan itu adalah sebuah informasi. And the third, the bartender is performing the perlocutionary age of causing the customer to believe that the bar is about to close and making the finish their drink or order the last one. The level is to make people do something. It means that a bartender say bar will be closed 5 minutes. So it means that even a bartender did everyone or a visitor in the bar must be food, must be eat food or drink. And in Indonesia, bartender mengatakan bahwa bar akan tutup 5 menit lagi. So, the perlocutionary age adalah apa yang bartender itu katakan atau dia memberikan sebuah informasi bahwa bar akan tutup 5 menit lagi. So, para pengunjung harus melakukan sesuatu seperti menghabiskan semua makanan atau minuman atau segera memesan makanan terakhir mereka, atau mereka harus pergi dari bar itu karena 5 menit lagi akan tutup. So, make two people do something. Yes, verb conditionally act as a doing something. So, this is the last in pragmatics, is preposition. What is preposition? Preposition is a background belief relating to utterance that must be mutually known or assumed by the speaker and address. For example, I asked my sister as Mbak Fajrina. I asked, what class your brother? And why I asked class her brother? Because I know the background her brother as. If I don't know the background her brother, I don't ask what class your brother. So preposition is a background knowledge, background something. It's like in Indonesia, saya menanyakan kepada Mbak Fajrina, adikmu kelas berapa? In the preposition is a background. So, jika saya tidak mengetahui bahwa adiknya tidak sekolah atau adiknya sekolah, saya tidak akan menanyakan adik kamu kelas berapa. Jika saya menanyakan adik kamu kelas berapa, berarti I know even your brother is school. Jadi saya tahu bahwa adiknya sekolah. If I don't her brother not school, I don't ask what class your brother. So this is a preposition. So I think that's all my explain about the pragmatics. I hope you can understand what I said before, and I hope you like and you watch my videos. Thank you very much for your attention, and see you. Bye bye.